Members of the Balochistan Diaspora have been staging protests outside the White House against Pakistan and the enforced disappearance of Baloch people. Protests have also erupted in places such as Germany and UK against the atrocities against Balochis. The Baloch Long March is an ongoing protest movement led by Maharang Baloch and other Baloch women who marched towards Islamabad to protest human rights violations and enforced disappearances in Balochistan. My colleague Brian Thomas joins us on the broadcast to give us the latest on this. Brian, over to you to give our viewers more details.
Well, Asafri, members of the Balochistan Diaspora have been, staging protests outside the White House against Pakistan and enforced disappearance of Baloch people. And one of the protesters also, whose name is Wahid Baloch, who is also a former speaker of the Balochistan Assembly, highlighted that they are holding these protests against the atrocities committed in Balochistan over the past 75 years. He also says that they are protesting against the atrocities that they have done to Balochistan by Pakistan for the last 75 years. And he also says that they are protesting in support of these Baloch families that were abducted and are missing. And for the last even 75 years, Pakistan has forcefully occupied Balochistan, and when asked about their expectations also from the upcoming general elections that is scheduled to happen in Pakistan, he said that there is no hope for elections as there never have been a free and fair elections. He says that there never been a free and fair election in Pakistan, and he says that there is no hope for Balochistan. They just re-elect the nominees, and he says that it is unconstitutional and undemocratic. Moreover, as well, in response to Pakistan's accusation also that Balochis are sponsored by Indian government, he dismissed the claim stating that Pakistan have lied in the past and still lying again. He says that Pakistan just say that Balochistan are sponsored by the government of India, but they never produced any evidence. He says that it is rubbish. He further says that they lied before and they are lying again. And he also says that if India had been supporting Balochistan would never be that weak. And this is just tactics to distract them. And they are in that turmoil. They are facing it for the last 75 years. Yes, Asami.
Right, absolutely, Brian. With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast and sharing those details with our viewers. Meanwhile, the reactions are coming in on the protest against genocide in Baloch. Take a look.
I think that is the one biggest failure of Pakistan, because always they blame on India. And look, when the Bangladesh movement happened, that time was one issue, was the language issue. And Bangladesh got the independence. Now, enforced disappearance is the main issue. The people in Sindh and Balochistan, thousands and thousands of people are disappeared. You think it's sponsored by the India? It's all useless weapons they are using. So I would say that this is the blames, games, Pakistan never end. And that's why we are here in this difficult weather. We came here, our children and families are here. You think these are all sponsored?
बलूचिस्तान में पाकिस्तान पिछले 75 सालों से जो है मुसलसल कब्जा किए हुए हैं और जबरन जो है लोगों को उनकी ज़िंदगियों से, उनके इंसानी हकूक़ से, सियासी हकूक़ से, जमहूरी हकूक़ से महरूम किया हुआ है। तो ये जो है 75 साल के जबर का नतीजा है। आज हम यहाँ पर जमा होकर उसके खिलाफ एहतजाज कर रहे हैं।
Pakistan annexed Balochistan in 1947, and we're here today because many Baloch people have been murdered and they have been genocided and kidnapped by the Pakistani army and military. And today we're here to stand with Baloch people that are still in Balochistan, that weren't sent here in exile, and we're here to stand with them and to stand with those families, because what is happening is atrocious. It is a human rights violation and it should stop. We want a free Balochistan where Pakistan does not have the power over us to, commit these atrocities. And, we're here for a free Balochistan and for an end to the genocide.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.